Hello everybody and welcome back to Jake's RC Stuff. A couple of things before we get started. This is a mailbag episode. What I have decided to do is make it so the mailbag episodes are only of interesting things as opposed to just unboxing another one of the cheapo Banggood cameras or things like that. It'll be stuff that's new and interesting and things like that. I've also got a cold, as you can probably tell by my voice, and thirdly, because I can't count, I'm actually recording this with my iPhone. Ta-da! That's a product that we're going to see in a minute. The idea of this being that because you seem to really enjoy the Nano Talon build videos, now I have this new iPhone, I can hopefully do more videos on the fly while I do stuff. Hopefully microphone's fine, because literally all I've got is just this strapped in like a mount on a tripod. And obviously when I'm actually doing stuff I can just hold the phone. But no time to get into this video yet unless I just use iMovie on the phone. But first thing is, if you use 5.8, you're probably used to these things and these things. So these are your regular, from Banggood of course, Aeonway antennas. They are just tap to focus, look at that. The issue is sometimes, on some of the smaller models, that looks a little bit ridiculous stuck out the top. So something I've got from Banggood, I have 2 of these, and I believe 2 of them come in each package. Let's have a look. Oh, they're so cute. These also come with the stupid little protectors. What we've got in here, they're the same price, even though you're technically getting less, obviously, with the small one, but it's still like a Porsche. They charge you more to take care of it. But look, it's a little diddy one, just for the size comparison. So this is like a 6-inch, this is a 3-inch, I think they're advertised as. So a lot smaller, look a lot less ridiculous stuck at the top of a model than those. So they are on Banggood, again they're like, in the moment, they're like £10.10, both sizes are. The box are apparently not very well glued together, as you can see, that's just split apart. But we'll chuck those on one side. So that's the Banggood stuff for this week. The rest of it was some stuff from Hobby King. This is the sale that they're doing at the moment. Cyber November is a bit arse. Put into it. So what this is the programming wheel of fortune. Programming wheel for those cheap Hobby King speed controllers, the blue ones. So you just sort of put these in the positions you want them. Plug speed control in there, plug power in there, bang, it blows up. No, hopefully it'll program things. But got them just for setting directions and things mostly, for ones where they're solidly soldered as opposed to being able to just swap over the 2 balance leads. So that's those, that's new, that's not the exciting things. The rest of these products are stuff that I'm actually quite excited about. So first of all we have these, there's actually 3 of them. These are super glue, so I usually use the Zap Gap glues. These are a lot bigger, those Zap Gap glues are going up for like almost £10 now per bottle. For something about half the size. These were less than £2. We've got thin, thick and medium. I have no idea which is which because they're not written on the bottle, which would be nice if you could write on the bottle. All you've got is the product numbers, which I'm going to have to try and translate from the order. But this is also on sale. I decided to get it because my car doesn't have one. What could it be? I will show you. It is a Turnigy RC emergency kit. So this is first aid for both people and aircraft. There we are. So as you can tell, I haven't actually opened this, so let's see what we've got. We've got first aid guide. That's going to be interesting Chinglish. We've got alcohol, wipes, a little thing of super glue, both for cuts and for models, scissors, some like bandage wrap, a sponge, a whistle for when you're lost finding models, more alcohol swabs. There's that little pair of scissors. We've also got sort of, is it called gauze or whatever it is. Also got, oh, that's actually that's very useful. A magnet on a stick. That's very useful to get things at the bottom of planes. We've got what I think is blend herb. Sort of like blend herb to you, possibly. We've got a battery tested bleeper thing. Then on the other side we've got this. So you've got lollipop sticks, wire leads, extension leads, tie wraps, some strips of Velcro, that really big patch of Velcro there. We've also got the cheapo wind up torch, some epoxy and something to mix it with and mix it on. And the rest of the stuff in this side, I believe, is just sort of plasters and things like that. So, I'm going to as I say, I have a cold. So yeah, just sort of a bundle of random things. I don't have the first aid kit in my cart, and just some general RC stuff would be quite nice. That was like a £5 or £6. It was on sale at some point. Now these are actually the most important things, and I've saved them till last. These are incredibly hard to find a Hobby King, but they're one of the best things. Discovery buzzers. Now, you probably know what discovery buzzers are. They're either the ones that sort of go between your receiver and extension lead. They have like an in and an out, and then if they don't receive a signal, they bleep. Or, for example, on flight controllers, you can just plug in a buzzer and program it to flick on and off with a switch. This is none of those things. It's sort of like a mix of the two, because all it is just one lead to a buzzer, so you can just turn it on and off as you please. So you can turn it on and off to try and find things. You can have it set on your failsafe. So for example, if you've got this plugged into channel 8, you can have channel 8 on failsafe switch to the on position. So it's just an on and off switchable buzzer. So you can turn it on and off for finding things, have it on failsafe. But yeah, there's no sort of weird lead that comes out that senses if the servo hasn't received a signal in a certain amount of time or something like that. Or anything like the flight controller ones. Obviously, you got just a regular buzzer with 2 wires onto a thing, and the flight controller gives it power on and off. This just plugs into your radio and works, and they're incredibly cheap, but they're really hard to find. I searched for about 10 minutes trying to find them. Eventually, I just went onto one of the beef and model bleepers, and it was in the suggested items. I finally found it. So it's called a discovery buzzer. That's the ticket. There'll be a link in the description, obviously. But yeah, there's your discovery buzzer. Stuff looks weird because I'm in my room and lights are weird in my room. IKEA smart bulbs. I got the cheapest ones. I should have got the ones up that can go to white light, because this yellow light is horrible. It reminds me of candlelight, but yes, discovery buzzer. So this is the mailbag. There's all sorts of jobs. Let me make sure there's nothing else there. No. That is the mailbag for now. That's very useful if you haven't got first aid anyway, or if occasionally you go in a car that's not yours, you can use that. And of course, you could take all the first aid stuff out and have it just for RC, or vice versa. But yeah, for now, that's it. This is the first video I've ever recorded with my iPhone X, so let me know what you think, because if I can use this instead of the DSLR, it means that I can do a lot more of the videos similar to the Nanotalon one, where I sort of do bits of videos as I go along, so I can just record it on the camera and glob it all together at the end. But yes, that is it for now. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you click the like button, it helps a lot. Remember to subscribe if you've never been here before and want to see more. And leave a comment if you have any questions about this kit. I will attempt to answer them as soon as I can. But thank you for watching. See you all in the next one. Bye bye.